then I guess now that I'm in college, I'm just playing intramural softball leagues here and there.
I've played baseball since I was 4 years old, so going on almost 20 years.
Mostly in the shoulder, but there is a little bit in the elbow. So
mostly in the shoulder, tricep area a little bit.
Most of it was on the follow through, and felt it mostly in the area around here in my arm. Less
top of the shoulder.
Yeah. So top of the shoulder, the arm,
like delts.
Yeah, and on the come through, also underneath, but not in like a very painful way or anything. It was just kind of a general increasing resistance as I followed through, mostly in the arm.
So describe your experience.
I think the most resistance came in the shoulder as you started right before you released the ball.
Back of the shoulder, and then as you follow through, you feel it more throughout your tricep.
It's very similar. Like I said, I mean, you can keep the same throwing motion, but there is some resistance to kind of, I guess, help build that extra power and speed that a lot of players are looking for.
It's tougher, but it doesn't affect the throwing motion in any way. It's just a higher resistance. It feels like I'm trying to throw harder than I really am.
In the transition from throwing with it on to throwing off, there wasn't that like transition period of having to get used to, like, you might overthrow or something if you've been working with like a weighted ball. So from the very first throw, I was hitting you in the chest, and it stayed on a straight line. So that sort of good velocity, good accuracy, the precision isn't affected in a negative way. You only have that sort of increased velocity on the same pitches
while keeping everything
with constant. Less fatigue, less effort put into the throw.
Yeah.
So that was nice, especially with the running, the side throws, the over the top, all the different release points I was able to work on and then duplicate, but with better results.
Yeah. I think with the throwing shirt on, it kind of makes you a little more mindful of your motion throwing the ball. You go straight over the top, kind of how you're taught when you're younger. It puts more resistance on your movement. Good training to throw the ball for you.
There's definitely some difference there. You can feel it throughout your throwing motion, and then when you take it off, I'm sure your regular throwing motion feels a lot faster and smoother.
I like it. It's I can see how there's a use. I feel like it would really help strengthen the arm as well as get your throwing speed a lot faster and getting that release a little bit quicker, which is always a help in baseball and softball.
Well, I think it's very creative. Like I said, I've never really seen a product like it. I think that's a big thing in baseball, to get a little more distance on your throws.
I like it. It didn't take too terribly long to put on. With the Velcro or quick attachments, it doesn't seem like it would be too difficult, especially if you're working with a coach that can put it on. It took a minute or two, and then you can just start throwing, and it seems pretty versatile.
I think it's good. I think it'd be valuable to use in practice settings and for any type of training.
I mean, it feels good. I can definitely see how it would be helpful. I would recommend it if it works.
It was weird starting out, but then you got kind of comfortable with it, and it really, I mean, you're still able to do your natural throwing motion, but there's some resistance. It's a lot like, I guess, with a bat, when you put a donut on it, there's a little resistance, and then I guess once I take it off, it'll be a lot easier.
I felt it while I was throwing. I could see where it would be a useful aid while you were training, maybe warm up with it before a game.
It's definitely, you can definitely feel a change in how you're throwing. A little bit tougher. I'm already sore, so you can feel it.
I enjoyed it. I liked it. Throwing around, I didn't feel like I was unable to throw. I was able to release from all release points. Field ground balls didn't really seem uncomfortable at any point, so I was able to field, catch fly balls, turn and throw, quick snap throws, spin throws, crow hops.